Sometimes, in my tent, late at night, I think I can hear the stars scraping against the sky. The first book in the trilogy by Rick Yancey, The Fifth Wave, was published on May 7, 2013. Richard was born on November 4, 1962 in Miami, Florida, United States. During 7th grade, he wrote his first story. Yancey earned a BA in English when he graduated in Roosevelt University. He used it to be a field officer for the Internal Revenue Service. He also was a teacher and a novelist. His wife then inspired and encouraged Rick that his degree may be useful in writing books, so he listened and started to work full-time in 2004.
In The Fifth Wave, a majority of the perspective is in first person, but for 2 sections only, it goes to third person. The genres are dystopian, apocalyptic, and science fiction. It's set in present time where guests have invaded Earth and are sending off these series of waves which causes harm to our planet. They lead to many deaths of our own kind, and they play with our heads.
What would happen if aliens were to ever visit Earth? How would they look like? Humans are on the brink of extinction because of a series of waves sent by unusual creatures. The narrative mainly focuses on Cassie, who is also the narrator for most of the plot and is the main protagonist. The 3 other leading roles centered are Benjamin Parrish, who is the second chronicler, Sammy, who is Cassie's brother, and Evan Walker, who helps her throughout the story. Alone, in the forest, Cassie believes she is the last person standing here and fighting off them, but she still has hope that her brother is alive. Sammy was sent off on a bus after a chain of events that happened to her. She then finds herself face to face with a soldier, bleeding to death. Are they human? What will Cassie do? She is also forced to trust a stranger, Evan Walker, to help her with her duty to catch Sammy. Meanwhile, Ben is in this coaching camp that is teaching him how to fight the visitors. What will Ben do? What is happening in this so-called camp? Where is Sammy?
The themes some may encounter reading this are: cherish everything and everyone you love, because you don't know when they're going to be taken away from you. Also, to stand up for what is right and what you believe in, and to move on in life. What this book teaches me is to understand that everything is not forever, and that I must move on when the time comes, and also to stand up for what I believe in. If I had to choose a favorite character in this novel, it would have to be Benjamin Parrish.
His character showed traits that I can relate to, portraying bravery, determination, compassion, and being a leader. Despite displaying these characteristics, in the inside, Ben feels what everyone would feel in these situations, which are fear and anxiety.
To sum things all up, picking up the book, The Fifth Wave, would be a good read, because the plot is spread out, so it's easy to understand, is compelling, and Rick Yancey's interpretation, if extraterrestrials were to stop by, is very unique and distinct. If you like dystopian, apocalyptic, science fiction, or just want to read a text, The Fifth Wave is for you. Thanks for watching, and remember, everything in life is not forever.